When you think of Germany, you probably picture beer festivals, precision engineering, and fairy tale castles. But hidden behind that postcard image is a country full of geographical surprises that will blow your mind. Here, borders twist in ways that make no sense. A city glows in two colors from space. A medieval town is literally built on diamonds, and volcanoes quietly sleep beneath peaceful countryside. The Hambach surface mine in North Rhine-Westphalia is the lowest point in Germany, about 293 meters below sea level. This open-pit coal mine is vast enough to be seen from space. In Reutlingen, you'll find Spreyerhofstrasse, the narrowest street in the world. At its tightest, it's only 31 centimeters wide, just enough for one person to pass at a time. Built in the 18th century, it's now a quirky tourist attraction. With nearly 3.9 million residents and covering 890 square kilometers, Berlin is Europe's third largest capital city after Moscow and London. It's more than 8 times bigger than Paris by land area, yet has a much more open, green and spacious feel. The Eifel volcanic field in western Germany looks peaceful, but deep below, magma is still moving. It hasn't erupted in thousands of years, but scientists monitor it closely. The region's crater lakes and volcanic cones are a constant reminder that Germany's landscape is still geologically alive. Bavaria is also home to Germany's hottest recorded temperatures, in towns like Kitzingen, where summer heatwaves reach over 40 degrees. This means Bavaria has recorded a temperature range of 86 degrees between its coldest and hottest points, one of the biggest variations in Europe. In the Bavarian Alps lies Lake Funtensee, Germany's coldest spot. In 2001, it hit a bone-chilling 45.9 degrees Celsius, colder than many parts of Siberia. The lake sits in a deep basin where cold air gets trapped, creating a natural freezer. Germany is home to over 1,000 rivers. The mighty Rhine flows past castles and vineyards, the Elbe winds from the Czech border to the North Sea, and the Danube begins its long journey across Europe here. These waterways are the lifeblood of Germany's history, trade, and culture. In Bavaria, the medieval town of Nördlingen sparkles, literally. It sits in a 15-million-year-old meteor crater, formed when an asteroid struck Earth. The impact created shocked quartz and embedded millions of microscopic diamonds into the local stone. The town's buildings are made from this glittering rock, meaning you're walking through walls built with actual diamonds. Standing at 161.5 meters, the Ulm Minster is the tallest church in the world. Its Gothic spire dominates the skyline and has done so since the 19th century. For now, it holds the record, but when Barcelona's Sagrada Familia is completed, it will overtake Ulm by about 11 meters. Still, Ulm Minster remains unmatched in its intricate architecture and sheer vertical beauty. Some of Germany's mountains are anything but natural. Known as Trümmerberg, rubble mountains, they were built from the remains of bombed-out buildings after World War II. In Stuttgart, there's Monte Scherbellino, and other cities have their own versions. These debris hills, some over 40 meters high, were later covered with soil and trees, turning sites of destruction into peaceful green parks. Beneath the grass lies a buried history of devastation and resilience. Welcome to Büsingen am Hochrhein, a German town entirely surrounded by Switzerland. Politically, it's German. Economically, it functions like Swiss territory. Residents use Swiss francs, follow Swiss business hours, and even have Swiss phone numbers. To reach the rest of Germany, they must cross an international border in any direction. It's one of Europe's strangest geographical quirks. Görlitz, a city in 2 countries. On one side of the Neisse River lies Görlitz in Germany. On the other side, Zgorzelec in Poland. They were once the same city until the borders shifted after World War II. Today, they speak different languages, use different currencies, and are governed by different countries, yet share the same history and architecture. Thanks to the Schengen Agreement, locals can cross the pedestrian bridge without border checks, making it one of Europe's most harmonious divided cities. A border as strange as a puzzle, the Vennbahn Railway. On the Germany-Belgium border lies a geopolitical oddity, the old Vennbahn Railway. After World War I, this track was handed to Belgium, but it sliced through German land, leaving 5 tiny German exclaves completely surrounded by Belgium. These small patches of Germany are separated from their own country by nothing but the narrow strip of former railway land. It's one of the most bizarre border arrangements in the world, a jigsaw puzzle of nations. Look at Berlin from space at night, and you'll see something astonishing. The city glows in 2 different colors. In the east, a warm orange hue, and in the west, a cooler white. This isn't artistic lighting, it's a relic of the Cold War. When Berlin was divided, East Berlin used older sodium vapor lamps that emit orange light, while West Berlin installed modern white halogen and LED lights. Even decades after reunification in 1989, the divide is still visible from orbit, a glowing reminder of a city once split in 2. Germany is made up of 16 federal states, but Bavaria is the giant among them. Covering over 70,000 square kilometers, it's bigger than countries like Ireland, Croatia, and Switzerland. If Bavaria were independent, it would be the 22nd largest country in Europe, and with its population of 13 million, it would outnumber nations like Greece, Portugal, or Sweden. Bavaria isn't just a cultural heartland, home to Oktoberfest, alpine villages, and fairy tale castles. It's also an economic powerhouse, generating nearly 20% of Germany's GDP. It's a state so large and influential, it could easily be mistaken for a country of its own. From diamond-studded towns to Cold War lights visible from orbit, Germany is a treasure trove of geography that's stranger than fiction. So, which country should we explore next? Drop your suggestions in the comments, and if you know a mind-blowing fact about that place, share it with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me on the next journey, because there's a whole world of hidden geography waiting to be uncovered.